Okay, so this has a dead battery. We're gonna have to remove the battery in order to take it out. Now notice here we've got something in the way. So what I'm gonna do is I've already loosened this one. We're gonna take this out. This is a 2015 Nissan Versa, and I'll just move this to the side, and then we're gonna loosen one of these. Now hopefully we can get it out. So I'll loosen this. Let's see if that's gonna do it. And then we're able to move this out of the way. So in the process, what we're gonna do, we're gonna loosen these. Once we get that loose, we should be able to lift that off. So we got this loose. We take this off and move it to the side. That's our positive. It's always red. And then this is our negative or our ground. We got it loose. And we take it off. Move it to the side out of the way. So now let's see if we are able to lift the battery out. Here's a sleeve here that covers it. Let me take the sleeve out. And if you look down here, the battery is being held in by, looks like a star. So we'll get a tool and we'll undo that, loosen it, and we'll take it out. Is loosen this little bolt down here so that we can lift the battery out. Okay, this is what was holding the battery in. So we're gonna clean this up real good. We'll clean everything down here, and then we'll just do the reverse to reinstall it. We'll put the new battery in, put this in to hold it, put the terminals onto the post, put this back in place, and then we'll be good to go. But I'm not going to put it in without, I'm going to go ahead and clean everything up first. Okay, we got that loose. Now, we just lift it out. And there we go. We're going to take it. This is what you call the core. Whenever you buy a new battery, they want the old battery, which is the core. Otherwise, they'll charge you for the new battery and the core. Unless you bring this in, they won't charge you for it. The core, C-O-R-E. All right. A lot of junk and corrosion and stuff like that in here. So I'm gonna clean this out before I put the new battery in, and as best I can. And so I got this little brush. I'm gonna brush it this way. I really should use a vacuum cleaner and catch all of this, but I'll pick it up. And this had a lot of corrosion and stuff on the bottom of the battery, so we want to make sure we get this cleaned out real good. Okay, now plug these up so dust and stuff doesn't get in there. And then I'll go ahead and use a little of this to try to clean that up, and hopefully it won't corrode anymore. But I'll clean this up real good. Give me a little towel and I'll blot it, and as dry as I can before I put the battery in. This will be nice and clean. So eventually what I'm going to do is clean the engine. So while I got this compartment open, and I'll stop the camera, but I'm going to clean all this area in here. And then I'll put the battery in, and then on the next video we'll clean the engine. We'll clean the rest of the engine, but for now, we'll make sure this is nice and clean and then nice and dry. Back in the day, you know, you could take it to the car wash and spray everything down, put degreaser all over it and spray it down. But you don't want to do that because you have a lot of electrical and computer parts in here, and you don't want to get water inside of the components. So usually what I do, I'll hit the outside and you know, all of my plastic parts, and then I'll just wipe them down real good. And for example, like here, see how clean that looks, how it comes off right here, and all of my components on the inside. I'll just go ahead and take care of them now. Get these little parts. And you see how good they look. These are rubber. This is rubber right here. But just making it look clean, make it look a little better than what it did. And that way I don't, you know, get a lot of stuff inside. While I got this open, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this since I can get all the way around it. And I don't want to get anything on the inside of it. And then, as you can see, I put some, I block these off so that they don't get dirty. And I'll clean all of this around here. So, these are plastic parts, and if you have something that cleans plastic, this will be fine. This will be perfect. Get it nice and looking factory fresh. That's what I call it, factory fresh, looking like new. And this is what's gonna, I'll put back on to hold. This is another part that holds the battery on, but I just wanted to take care of it, get it nice and clean before we put it back in there. Well, this is the battery, a brand new battery was sitting in here, and I'll just put it right here. And I'm gonna have to put my little holder on here to hold the battery in, and see if I can get this in here like it's supposed to be, and get that started. I put the sleeve on, and now I'm going to reconnect this. And so this goes here. And then this is going to go here. When we reconnect the battery, have your alarm ready, and because the alarm will go off once the power comes through. And so, put this on nice and tight, and that's there, and this goes here. So I'm going to tighten this up right here. Nice comfortable fit. Nice and snug. And then we got this nice and snug. What I want to do, I want to put some of this silicone grease on the post because that helps it not to corrode. See if I can get some out of here. There we go. And I'll put it on each post. I'll put it on real good. And it's kind of anti-corrosion. It's protection. Just like, I believe it keeps it from oxidizing and doesn't allow it to make the corrosion. And that's a good thing. So we'll put some on the post. You've probably seen some posts that are rusted or corroded real bad. That's where the oxygen, I believe, has done that. And we want to protect it. I always like to protect my vehicles. I'm an individual who actually believes if you take care of your vehicles, they'll take care of you. They'll give you the long life and the long mileage. I had a van, 1999, which gave me 330,000 miles. Don't forget about these. Red for positive, black for negative. It used to be green, but now it's black, so that's what we're going to do. And then we'll go ahead and put the post on, tighten them down, and we're good to go. So I'll put this on like that. I tighten it down like this. I'll get a nice and snug position on this. It's nice and cozy. You'll know when. Really, when it won't move. That one's good to go. And now let's do it with this one. Nice and cozy. And that's it. We hope you enjoyed our video changing out this battery. Please like us, if you will, and give us a thumbs up. We're more than happy to help you out in any way we can. Thank you so much.